Okay, my dudes, yes, we are back with more Beyblade X. The next evolution, by the way, this is the UX evolution. Now, if you guys missed it, we did unbox 01, which was Dran. And as you guys can see, Dran Buster, if you guys saw that video, absolute big hitter beast mode base. So if you missed it, go back and watch it. Absolutely epic, man. But all right, here we go. This is the new Hell's Hammer. Now, from the first evolution, we had Hell's Chain and Hell's Scythe. This is what we're going to be comparing them to in the battle at the end. We are going to battle this new Hell's Hammer against these two just to see how they perform and maybe go and see if this new evolution is a lot more powerful. If you guys remember, this is bigger than the original Dran. So I'm curious to see now if this Hell's Hammer is bigger than the Hell's Scythe and Hell's Chain as well. That'd be very curious to see. It does look very cool, guys. Look how cool it looks. Like, that is one thing you have to give it to the new X-Bays. They do look very cool. I'm loving it, man. All right, so this is actually Hell's Hammer 370. Yes, H, by the way. The bit is H. This 70 is actually going to be in between the 60 and the 80 in what we had before. So before we had, these are 60s. Have I got anything with a, there it is. All right, so this is a 60, you guys can see. And then when you have this bit here, that was the 80. So we have a 70 now. That's going to be in between these two parts right here for the ratchet. Can't wait to see that. Maybe just come out just a tiny bit. See how much of a difference it actually makes. So if we look on the back, Bird still there. He is the owner. As you guys can see, it shows you just the combo, shows you some stats as well going down. Not too sure if you guys are interested in the stats. This bit looks crazy. Yo, all right, so we know obviously it's a balanced bay, but look at that. That looks, I can't wait to see how that performs, man. We do get a ripcord and a launcher in here as well because it is one of these starter sets. So let's unbox it right now and just see what is going on inside the box and see how the bay performs. Like I said, we are going to do some battles, like 100%. Again, keep the QR codes. You will need them to scan into your app if you're using the app. All right, so nothing else in the box. Sellotape everywhere, just like bays always do. If you saw in the last unboxing with Dran Buster, Tyrannofex Bay is the one coming out next with the random booster, which the random booster is of the older gen. So just keep that in mind if you're trying to get that new bay. You might just want to try and buy just Tyrannofex, or if you want some of the new recolors, it's cool. All right, so we do get red ripcord, a black launcher. To be honest with you, I don't really use these no more. I kind of stay with the string launchers. The string launchers are very good, but at the same time, these launchers are pretty decent as well. All right, so let's get down to why we're here. Let's get down to actually unboxing these new parts. And I can tell you right now, guys, the color, it looks amazing. The orange and red, oh, look at that bit. Forget these, look at that bit. Guys, just look at that. That is crazy. Let me just compare this to, where is it? There it is. Dran Buster, because I always want to show you this. So one thing I've noticed right here with the bits is that they're thicker. They're bigger than the originals. I'm going to show you, I'm going to compare them to the other Hell Bays right here real quick so you guys can see. Look at the difference in the size. There's a big difference in the size. Is that going to change the performance? I don't know, but I'm very curious to see. So that was Scythe. This is Chain. Again, a lot more bigger and probably more able to catch onto the gimmick of the stadium, I'm assuming. So that's that. That looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. I do like that. That looks awesome. All right, now over to the ratchet. And as you guys can see, now I'm not really too sure. It's not really raids. So when you look at this, this is right, this is an 80 because this is coming up, right? So I don't know if a 70 is more this bit raised. I can't really tell the difference. Oh yeah, it is, it is. So if you look here, this bit here looks, it's trying to focus on that. This bit here is a little bit more raised than that one. It's hard to tell. I'm assuming there's just little bits. Yeah, it looks like this middle bit is more raised than the others. But this bit here is not. So obviously the 80s had this bit raised, you can tell. Then the 60s, there was nothing raised. Then the 70s, again, it looks like nothing's raised. But this bit here could be the thing that's doing it. Probably, I don't really know. We'll have to just really test it out and see what it's saying. All right, so let's get over to... Whoa! Yo, Hell's Hammer looks very cool. Yo, I love the avatar part in there as well. That looks amazing. So this is what it used to look like. That looks cool, don't get me wrong. That looks amazing. Yo, I love this. The shape of this is definitely going to help this get some wins right now. Cannot wait to get this in the stadium. All right, so it doesn't matter which way you put this on. I know, obviously, with Jan Buster, this did make a difference to put on each side. So this one, I don't believe it does. It's 3, so it doesn't really matter which side you put it on. But there it is. Let me just compare them to these right now. This looks like a lot of metal, bro. That looks crazy. The one big difference you see straight away when you put them side by side like this is how big the bit is. Like, it's a lot bigger. Like, it is a lot bigger. The layers, not so much, to be honest with you. But at the same time, you can definitely tell the difference just from the side because of the bit. That's crazy. This one might have actually more metal than this one. Again, if I'm feeding them by hand, the weight difference is not that crazy. Size difference, is there a size difference? I don't know. They could actually possibly be the same size. Maybe. This could actually have more metal because these parts are missing here. We don't know. All right, what I'm going to do right now is the best part of the video. We're going to battle, right? We are going to battle. I'm going to test out first and a launch just to see the performance of Hell's Hammer first. So I'll do a light launch, a heavy launch, and then a tilt launch just to see the difference. All right, so light launch. So this is a light launch first. Just going to sit directly in the center. It's going to have some crazy movement, as you guys can see right there. Remember, this is balance. So I know once it gets caught, it's going to go there and go crazy. Let me just give a more of a powerful launch to see if we can get it moving. So it does move. It's going to be one of them bays that once it gets hit and it gets caught onto here, then it will start doing its thing. But straight away launched in there, sits in the middle. Now let me do a tilt launch just to see. So tilt launch. I'm going to do a tilt launch. I don't feel like tilt launches are kind of the same as in burst. With a tilt launch in burst, it was kind of different. All right, so what I will do though, no, you know what? Let me battle with these two first. I'm going to battle with these two first just because I have to. We have to go up against the Hellbase. All right, so Hell Siphon first. Oh! 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 My dudes! Yes. Hell's Scythe burst it. Wow. That to me, right there, is a little bit crazy, especially because that is a lower evolution bay than that. Wow. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to put Hell's Chain in first. Let me get Hell's Chain in first. Then I'll actually put... Whoa. All right, Hell's Chain a little bit more aggressive there. Let's see what's about to go down. I can't believe we got a burst in our very first battle. That is absolutely insane. Wow. All right, here we go. Looks like the chain is literally just circling. What it does is what it does. It's going to try and out-stamina it, maybe. Which bay is heavier? Not really too sure. The attacks are nice. We got to see a burst. And I'm going to actually do a... All right. So far, the older gens are better. But this is only one player mode. So technically, we don't really know. All right. You guys know I'm going to do at least one battle, right? Dram Buster has to come in here. All right, you guys already know. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Whoa! Wow! That was crazy. Dram Buster beat it as well. Again, this might not really show its proper power levels, but from just testing a one-player mode, we'll have to see with more battles, to be honest. It's easier when you're doing a 3-2-1 and both players are doing it. But I'm very excited to see what Hell's Hammer can actually do in the stadium. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the new Hell's Hammer as well. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next episode, my dudes.